fast full stack compute network. This is the CYS.xyz. This is the official website CYS. Okay, everyone, just look at this, my friend. Okay, so now I'm already going to see why as this is token. Okay, this token is really good. It's new launch this year. That's why it's a really good movement right now. So don't worry. Right now it's a really good movement. Wait and watch. Okay. So first of all, in cover overview, and then details in this page. Okay. So look at this, my friend. So right now I'm talking about that official website. Okay, the fast full stack compute network. This is the CYS.xyz. This is the official website CYS. Everyone, just look at this, my friend. This is the totally official website. The fast full stack compute network won the growth of on-chain compute powered by CYS. Android now live. Check your eligibility and claim your CYS now. Claim your job. Also, you click must be network CYS redemption 50% unlock at TGE 50% linear unlock over 6 months. Also, claim CYS. Connect your Keepler wallet to check your CGT reward. CGT your job. Claim CGT and backed by industry leaders Polychain Capital, OK Ventures, Hashkey Capital. From Silicon on Protocol, CYS is building trustless, scalable and monetizable computation. What we are building. So, product layer, ZK proof market AI inference training. Agent platform digital compute. So compute infrastructure layer, hardware that power up the protocol. ZKS's GPU server mining reach, and execution layer, logic that runs the system, bridge, waiting, swiping, more function. And now consensus layer, the foundation of trust. Cosmos CDK blockchain validates miners. Live now. CSIC network verifiable compute network. And coming soon, CSIC AI. Oh ho, many more option is coming soon. And CSIC hardware, CSIC digital mining. So decentralized prover and verifier network for ZK. CSIC network, all in one solution for zero knowledge proof generation and verification about CSIC network. And now I'm going to read in official CSIC network white paper. So look at this, my friends. CSIC network. Okay, CSIC network white paper TLDR. Compute fee is CSIC vision of decentralized compute economy, transforming GPU as assets, miner, and servers into a programmable, verifiable, and liquid resource. Today, compute remains siloed and centralized, driving up cost for AI, zero knowledge proof, and mining. Computify solve this by machine providers and recursors thought a decentralized marketplace where tasks are executed and verified by cryptography. Redundancy of consonants with CSIC vertically integrate hardware stake from custom ASICs to GPU clusters to protocol miners. Computify creates scalable real-world compute liquidity, positioning compute as the machine pillar of Web3 infrastructure alongside DeFi storage and bandwidth. Okay, Introduction. In the digital economy, computation has become the most valuable raw material. Artificial intelligence models grow larger each year, consuming billions of GPU hours. Zero knowledge proof now underpin the scalability of blockchain, requiring millions of parallel proof generation to sustain Ethereum and its roll up. Cryptocurrency mining, once dominated by hobbyists, has evolved built into an industrial scale activity that secure hundreds of billions of dollars in value. Yet the supply of compute remains silhouette expensive and centralized access to GPU is largely monopolized by cloud provider. Proof generation is fragmented into closed prover services. Mining power is concentrated in the hands of a few industrial pools. For developers, researchers, and ordinary users, compute remains both scarce and inaccessible. At CYS, we believe compute should be treated not a privilege but as publicly accessible resources, liquid, programmable, and verifiable, just a decentralized finance. DeFi unlock capital from bank, Computify unlock compute from closed platform. Computify is the foundation of this vision. It is a decentralized compute infrastructure that financials GPU, ASICs, and other accelerators, transforming them into a globally accessible marketplace within Computify. Workload of many types, from ZK proof to AI inference to mining, can be requested, executed, and verified. Transparency. So, background and motivation. The last decade has been the progressive decentralization of key digital resources such as finance, storage, and bandwidth. One resource remains stubbornly centralized: compute. Cloud providers like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure dominate at AI landscape. Mining, the consolidated into industrial scale facilities. Prover network remain experimental, and AI compute market are fragmented into niche platform. Compute is not only most valuable digital commodity, it is also the most complex. Unlike storage of bandwidth, computation varies in type, complexity, and verification method. Training in LLM generating as ZK, SNARK proof in mining Bitcoin block all require radically different hardware, software, and verification logic. So this complexity example explained why not project has with achieve a general purpose compute market. Exciting attempt remain COLED GPU retail rental platform like Render and IQ.net address AI inference but not proof of mining. So Prover as a service company like Succinct in RIX 0 address ZK workload but not AI or HPC. Mining pools tokenize hash power but cannot flexibility real code it to new domain. So the result in fragmentation island of compute liquidity that cannot be into a unified economy. To unlock the next wave of innovation, compute must become programmable, just as capital in DeFi become composable by smart contract. compute must be accessible thought APIs and programmable workflow. Verifiable users should not need to trust provider blindly. Correctness must be guaranteed by cryptographic proof, re- redundancy or consent mechanism. Liquid compute should be treated as an asset class. A GPU or an ASIC hash or a ZK-SNARK proof should be interchangeable and tradable across domain. So accessible. Anyone from an AI lab to a student with a gaming PC should be able to request or provide compute. So this is the motivation behind Computify, to make compute a liquid and translate resources layer for the digital economy. What is Computify? Computify is the final financialization of compute resources. It turns raw computation into a programmable, tradable, and verifiable primitive, just as DeFi transform idle capital into liquidity pools. In Computify, compute cycles and hash rates are contributed by providers, requested by users, and verified by the network. The result is a unified marketplace where ZK-proof AI interface and mining workload succeed. So Computify is built on our foundational principles. Hardware agnostic, the network is open to GPUs, ASICs, minerals, CGPU, and specialized accelerators. No single hardware vendor dominates the protocol. Workload agnostic, Computify support multiple domains from blockchain proving to AI to HPC models. Define how each workload type is executed and verifiable. So verifiable correctness is enforces and at the protocol level. Difference workload employee difference mechanism, ZK-SNARK validity for proof, redundancy for AI inferences, and hash verification for mining. So composable developers can integrate Computify into dApp protocol or AI service by standardized APIs, treating compute as first-class resources. Cycle is uniquely positioned to realize the vision because it integrates silicon design, infrastructure, and blockchain coordination. Unlike software-only protocol, CYS can onboard real hardware from ASIC to portable miner, ensuring that Computify is not just theoretical but practical and scalable. So CYS network. To understand how CYS network operates, will first define the actors, their interactions, and the threat the system must define against. Roles. There are several different actors in CYS network. Compute provider. These are individuals or organizations who contribute raw computational power to the network. Providers may rank from a single GPU in a and also Little Queen. Thank you so much for coming my live stream, and everyone, thank you so much for coming my live stream. And you know that I'm your mentor mine. So my dear old friend, welcome to my live stream, and this is my another project, and I'm talk about that is our CYS project. So welcome dear, I'm your mentor mind. So everyone, welcome to my live stream. Outsourcing hash power to a decentralized pool. Requester is specific workload requirement, e.g., GPU memory, runtime constraints, deadline when submitting tasks. Verifiable independent participants who check the correctness of result. For some workload, verification is trivial, e.g. hash difficulty check verifying ZK proof. For other, it requires cryptography proof or redundancy, multiple provider executing the same AI interface. So verifiers anchor trust in the network. Marketplace, the coordination layer of Computify, the marketplace. Okay. First is specifies the essentials of a task, such as the software version, deadline, and reward. Multiple compute providers then process begin. Okay. So now, as process building for these tasks, okay, is the carried out by the winning provider. As winning provider, the result is sent out to multiple randomly selected verifiers to verify the result. After all the verification is done, the reward will be distributed to participated providers and verifiers, and whole process is recorded on CYS network blockchain. In Computify, compute is represented as a workload specific unit. GPY cycles expressed in flops, floating point operation. ASIC cycles expressed in hashes per second. Probes expressed in cycles in ZKVM. Okay, everyone. And next you see that in our trade model. What is the trade model, everyone? So you see that in our to make sure every task run. আহমেদ শরীফ, হ্যাঁ ভাই কি অবস্থা আপনার? ভাই বলেন কি অবস্থা আপনার? যাক, ভালো আছেন? सो जो बंदे मेरा लाइव पे ज्वाइन हुआ है सभी के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया है। जो बंदे मेरा लाइव देख रही है सभी के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया है। सो देखते रहे, समझने की कोशिश करें। ये जो मैं बता रही हूँ आज जो प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में बात कर रही हूँ, ये हमारा CYS प्रोजेक्ट है। सो देखते रहिए और मेरा साथ ही रहने की भी कोशिश करिए, और हो सके तो लाइक फॉलो और बिल्कुल भी शेयर कर देना। एंड आई एम योर मेंटर माइंड। सो एवरीवन, आई एम अगेन to say that welcome to my live stream, my dear all lovely and sweetest friend. So मैं आज बात कर रही हूँ CYS के बारे में। So देखते रहिए और समझने की भी कोशिश करिए। Juriam, hello brother, welcome to my live stream. Juriam, thanks a lot for coming my live stream. Coherence across domain. It is built using Cosmos CDK as a layer 1 blockchain. The layered architecture from bottom to top can be described as hardware layer. There is there is a physical layer of a CYS network where CPU, GPU, FPGA servers, mining rig, and portable computing device, including cell phones and miners, constitutes the foundation of the network. So consensus layer, as CYS network is built upon Cosmos CDK, which uses compute BFT algorithm. Comet BFT follows the Byzantine fault tolerance BFT consensus model, meaning it is designed to handle situations where some nodes in the network behave maliciously or fail to follow the protocol correctly. They tolerate up to one third of nodes failing or behaving maliciously without compromising the system integrity. The consensus in CYS network proof or compute is developed based on this consensus mechanism. In this updated consensus mechanism, not only the staked token but the amount of computation predicate in the system is taken into the consensus reaching process. So execution layer, this layer is responsible for job scheduling, workload routing, bigging, voting, and some other basis functionalities of the network. The functionalities are achieved by various smart contracts deployed on the EVM compatible blockchain. Product layer, the product layer is the integration portal of multiple products in CYS network, which currently includes a ZK-proof market, an AI inference framework, a crypto mining framework, and some other products. These are domain-specific models ZK providing AI inference, mining, HPC workload, its services, defense, how tasks are executed and verified. Okay. The layered architecture provides several advantages by separating concert in ensures that improvement or change is on layer do not disturb other. For example, new proof system or AI models can be added at the product layer without modifying underlying consensus or hardware logic. This modularity accelerated innovation, improve scalability, and make the system resilient to evolving workload. It also creates a clear interface for developers and hardware providers in enabling rapid onboarding of new compute resources while preserving protocol is stability. Dual token model, the goal of the CYS network is to establish decentralized and reliable proving and verification service that fosters community growth and self-sustainability. The token will be used to incentivize power verifier and validator within the protocol, establishing an effective governance and reward distribution mechanism. CYS network uses a dual token model consisting of the network token and governance token. Each token plays a specific role in the network, working together to build the CYS network ecosystem. CYS, the CYS token is the native token of the CYS network and is used to pay transaction fees, block reward, and other network related activities. Okay. Native network and is used to pay transaction fees, block reward, and other network related activities. CYS ensures the liveness and vitality of the network thought its transaction fee mechanism and service as one of the incentives for users to participate in network activities. CGN. CGN is the governance token and is non-transferable. It can be obtained by staking CYS in a 1:1 conversion ratio. The Sun staking process takes longer than the staking process as implemented is Cosmos SDK. So compute providers contribute their computing power to the pool, which in turn provides services to ZK AI and crypto mining project. In addition to receive block reward from the CYS network, users can also buy CYS and stake them to gain voting power to govern the computing pool. The distribution of computing power can be dynamically adjusted based on several key factors, with the external token rewards from different projects being one of the main factors. The CYS network requires computing providers to reserve a certain amount of CGT initially to defend against malicious behavior. All eligible providers cannot connect to the CYS network by staking CYS and collateral to maintain the reliability and sustainability of the network services. Hardware, software, co-design application and case studies. So CYS compensative advantage lies in its full stack integration of hardware and protocol design, while most network focus solely on software coordination. CYS built the silicon and infrastructure that power the protocol itself. This virtual integration ensures efficiency, scalability, and resilience against hardware supply shocks. ZK ASICs. CYS design specialized ASICs to tailor it for zero knowledge proof, achieving order of magnitude improvement in throughput and energy efficiency compared of commodity GPU, as these chips are purpose built to sustain real-time Ethereum block proving and other cryptographic workload. GPUs cluster general purpose GPUs remain essential for AI inference and training. CYS operates optimized clusters with custom CUDA kernels for verifiable workload, enabling both high throughput and task minimized executing. Portable miners. So consumer-friendly Dogecoin and Bitcoin miners branded under CYS are designed for low energy cost and easy onboarding. These devices integrate directly into the network, bringing retail users into to competitive economy, and directly into the network bringing retail users into the competitive economy. Okay, fine. Heterogeneous onboarding. Okay. Okay, everyone. So beyond CYS on devices, the protocol supports participation and prevent centralization around a single hardware class by aligning hardware and protocol development. Competitive ensures that supply is not just theoretical but grounded is real deployable infrastructure. So applications, the versi the versatility of Computify allow is to support multiple industries and use cases simultaneously. Key application include AI marketplace. Developers can deploy machine learning models and serve inference queries on demand requesters pay per inference will providers execute tasks to verify ensure correct correctness. This enable verifiable LLM output pay as you to go inference services and decentralized alternative to centralized AI APIs. Blockchain infrastructure roll-up and privacy focus L1S record bus ZK proving capacity instead of relying on close prover as a service model. They can outsource workload to Computify. The network delivers cryptographically verified result while distributing revenue back to providers. Mining integration traditional hash power to integrated as from compute liquidity Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Miners participate in Computify while continuing to resource secure their native network in parallel. Mining ring can be flexibly real-coded and secondary workload such as ZK or AI tasks will portfolio port profitable. Okay, scientific HPC researchers in fields like genomic, climate modeling, and 3D rendering after face prohibitive cloud cost. Computify provides access to affordable and verifiable compute capacity without relying on centralized providers, opening new opportunities for open science. Thought this application Computify position itself as the general purpose compute backbone of the decentralized web. Case studies Ethereum block proving Ethereum rollup product millions of transactions daily that require ZK proof for finality. Traditional proofs face bottlenecks in throughput and cost. By distributing proving workload across a global pool of providers, Computify enables real-time Ethereum block proving. Benchmark demonstrate reduced latency, lower cost per proof, and higher resilience compared to centralized prover services. Verifiable AI inference considered as a use case where a decentralized marketplace offer GPT-based inference requesters submit natural language queries. Providers run them on GPUs. Verifiers cross-check output with redundancy or probabilities method. The result is an AI API where users pay only for correct result without trusting a black box provider. This open and door to verifiable AI assistance, contact moderation system, and autonomous agent. So Dogecoin mining integration SISIC portable Dogecoin miners exemplify how consumer hardware can plug directly into Computify. Retail users deploy low energy miners at home contributing hash power to secure Dogecoin will also earning participations right in the compute marketplace. Over time expand decentralized of mining and build grassroots adoption of Computify. So conclusion compute has become the most essential resource of the digital era. With it remains are least accessible centralization by cloud providers and industrial miners has created scarcity, inflated cost, and limited innovation. To unlock the next wave of growth in AI, blockchain, and scientific research, compute must be made programmable, verifiable, and liquid. Computify is CYS answer by transforming GPUs and ASIC miners and accelerators into a decentralized marketplace. So Computify identified and previously solid domain and ZK proving AI inference, mining and SPC into a single global economy. Its layered architecture ensure modularity and scalability, well-sized vertical integration of silicon infrastructure and protocol delivers unmatched real-world efficiency. Thought Computify compute is no longer just a service, it becomes an asset class accessible to anyone, anywhere, just as DeFi unlock capital and Filecoin decentralized storage. Computify establish is mission pillar of Web3 infrastructure and decentralized compute economy. CYS mission is clear: to build the foundation of the economy and empower the next generation of application across AI, cryptography, and beyond. CYS network and hyper recoup IR, the foundation of zero knowledge proof system. How fast we can go proving millions KSOC foundation per second. CYS network, light paper, ZK hardware, acceleration, the past, the present, and the future. Then next, read more. I'm back in page, and then I'm next page. Oh, I'm already always read this here. I'm already read, so don't worry. So again, I'm told you, don't worry, everyone. So now I'm also back in official website, and then I'm talk about that is our CYS ZK. What is the CYS ZK? So now I'm back in official website. So decentralized prover are verified network for ZK. CYS ZK. CYS network maintained in now open. Instead proof any infinite possibilities. CYS network offers an all-in-one solution for zero knowledge proof generation and verification by leveraging both powerful and modest hardware. Participant can contribute to the protocol and earn rewards from various ZK projects in return. So powerful ZK protocol and verifier network for everyone. Look at this, unmatched performance. CYS is revolutionizing the speed and scale of zero knowledge proof powered by cutting edge hardware, acceleration, and an expensive global network of resources. ZK proof are generated and verified at lightning fast speeds, unlocks new possibilities for scalability and efficiency. Fully permissionless and inclusive. CYS break down barriers to participation, whether you are a project building on ZK technology, a power, or a verifiable. You can seamlessly join the network by contributing hardware, deploying tasks, a validating proof. Anyone can be part of global movement that redefine that the future of decentralized trust. Affordable, scalable, and powerful for every user. CYS dramatically reduces the cost of generating the verifying ZK proof, making advanced cryptographic technology accessible to a broader audience. The power of distributed computing is Hertz's efficiency, ensuring that both small and large contributors can help drive innovating while enjoying the benefit of low cost high performance ZK solution. How CSIC network work? ZK project then provides voting polls all over in an CSIC network. Join CSIC network minute. So investors, Polychain, Hashkey, OK Ventures, many more companies this join. And CSIC protocol. Look at this dashboard. Provide verifier running 35, applied 266, project 1, provide 56, tax 3, tax in process 1, total rewards 2000 2.9631 CYS CGT. Okay, analyze all over in here. Look at this, everyone. Okay, staking, governance, bridge, explore, all over in here, everyone. Just look at this. So this is the CSIC overview. Look at this, man. Look at this, everyone. And block, validators, transactions, all over in here, everyone. Just look at this, my friend. Okay. So now I'm talking about that is hardware. CSIC hardware. We build hardware play long-term shape the future by combining ASICs innovation and GPU acceleration. We are pushing the limit of what possible and building for what comes next. Technical break technical breakthroughs. Hypercube IR, the foundation of zero knowledge proof system. How fast we can go, proving million keycheck function per second. ZK hardware acceleration, the past, the present and the future. Analyzing the hyperlock proof system, a hardware represent pre-respective our approach 001.ASIC solution deep custom silicon for ultimate ZK performance. Hypercube IR layer, custom proof generation product, CYS C1 chip ZK ZK Pro, generate zero knowledge proof in real time. We have designed the ZKVM based chip, the CYS C1 chip, which lays down the foundation of real fine ZK proof generation. Based on the chip, we provide two hardware product roadmap and design plans. These products are expected to be released in 2025. So get no ASIC product. ZK chip, the foundation of real-time ZKP generation, is CYS ZK VM based chip, the CYS C1 chip. Key features: native support for common prime field and hash functions, ultra high internal memory bandwidth, so programmable for both expert and novice user, and ZK portable ZKP accelerators. Key features: comparable to an iPad charger, plug and play functionality. ZK Pro, most powerful ZK hardware system. Key feature: game-changing combination of CYS C1 silicon performance and front-end acceleration extension for ZKP workflows, leading power efficient design, advanced cooling system. So, parallelism, precision proof, pre-generate hypercube IR, advanced circuit optimization at the hardware level. Read about Hyper IR. CYS hypercube inter redeem date representation IR is a custom built optimization layer between ZK circuit and hardware, executing a fundamental shift in how ZK proof gen map to hardware, making scalable ZK computing truly possible in restructures traditional ZK circuit logic into a high dimension hypercube style data flow, enabling parallel executing better memory access platform and reduce latency at the ASIC level, X1 X13 faster on the single chip. Key advantage maximized parallelism break down complex circuit into the independent compute block that can be processed simultaneously. Memory efficiency, redundant data loads, and write during proof generation a major bottleneck for ZK hardware. Hardware friendly design makes circuit logic naturally link with a capabilities of modern ASICs and GPU cores, sequencing out every drop for performance. Scalable complexity support massive circuit without the typical exponential cost explosion, critical for next gen ZK use cases like ZKML, ZK rollup, and recursive proofs. ZKP in real time, unique about our ASIC solution. 002 GPU acceleration, ready to use GPU enhanced Z proving acceleration to comprehensively support various new ZK proof systems. CYS has developed GPU-based hardware acceleration solution for major proof backed such as Planky 2, Halo 2, GNARC, RepSnark, and many more. CYS in-house GPU implementation outperform several open source framework. We utilize the GPU SDK to provide proof acceleration service for multiple top-tier ZK projects, leveraging our in-house Coda ZK SDK. CYS offers the most powerful, efficient, and user-friendly ZK hardware acceleration services to ZK project worldwide. Support different GPU curved, top-notch performance, accelerate mechanism proof banked. GPU enhanced ZK proving acceleration ZK POC, the first GPU platform to accelerate both witness generation and end-to-end ZKP computation. Read about ZK Poji. Okay, so now CYS ZK POG is the fast GPU basis proving stack to optimize every stage of ZK from witness generation to quotient polynomial, all on a single consumer grade GPU. The foundational for fast, scalable, flexible proving across ZK rollup, ZKML, real apps in production. XP2 faster than CPU base proving X22.8 average speed up across real world circuit. Key advantage. So now ecosystem. So ecosystem, all ZK ecosystem, AI ecosystem, wallet, bridge. So Alio, scroll, Herodotus, ZK Science, Nil, and Kakarot, Axiom, Telos, Risco, Modulus Labs, Swaps.io, Human.tech, Nexus, Manta, Substance, ZK Cloud, ZKM, ZK Pass, Blockness, ZP Price, ETS Proofs, Polyhedra, Brevis, MetaMask, Keep LR, OKX Wallet, Fox Wallet, CYS Bridge, Blockscott, Privy, Cosmos SDK, CYS AMM, Antex, Anchor, Chain Alan-K, Jimmy, OpenSea, OKX, NFT, Marketplace, Tornado, CYS Interlanes, Aspecta, Inference Labs, Interlens AI. Oh my god. There's many more companies it's connected this here. I'm already read this since many more companies is here. So need this everyone, look at this everyone. And now I'm going to CYS portal, already read this I think, and then resource. This is the docs. CYS network overview. CYS network is a full stack compute infrastructure designed to a power next generation of verifiable AI ZK proof. Right? And then ZK proof and decentralized compute and economics by unifying hardware and blockchain coordination and tokenized and compute asset and CYS bridge to gap between traditional cloud computing and blockchain-based verification, turning compute power into a transparent, tradable, and wealth generating asset class. To understand how CYS network operates, we first define the actors, their infraction, and the threat the system must define against. Rules. There are several defined actors in CYS network. Compute contributors powered to the network providers may range from the single CPU in a desktop computer to industrial scale clusters of ASIC miners. Providers register their hardware, receive workload, execute them and submit result back to the network. So trans requesters, there are user devs or enterprise that requires computation. A requesters may be rule up operator needing ZK-SNARP proof ZK network recurring proving cycles or a miners outsourcing hash power to a decentralized pool. Requester specify workload requirement, e.g. GPU memory, runtime constraints, deadline when submitting tasks, verifiable independent participant who check the correctness of result for some workload verification to trivial. So e.g. hash difficulties check verifies ZK proof. For other it requires cryptographic proof or redundancy, multiple providers executing the same AI inference. So verifiers anchor tasks in the network. Marketplace, the coordination layer of Computify. The marketplace match tasks the providers balancing performance, fairness and reliability. The marketplace present a user facing interface where requesters can submit tasks and monitor execution. For instance, the life cycle of the ZK proof task. In task, requester first specific the essential of a task such as the software version, deadline and reader. Multiple compute providers that process being for the task with the rank of witness, some reserves token and bit after the proof task in carried but one the winner and provider the result and sent out to multiple randomly selected verifiable verify result, and after the verification is done, reward will be distributed participated provider and verifier, and all process is recorded on CYS network blockchain. In Computify, compute the represent as workload specific unit, GPU cycles expressed in flops, floating point operation, ASIC cycles expressed in hertz per second. Okay, and proofs expressed in cycles in ZKVM. So the protocol normalized heterogeneous resources into a computable model so that different workload can be barely prices allocated the trending. So architecture, CYS network is in design is a modular stack ensuring. Okay, so look at this my friend. So today and now also talk about that in CYS network. I hope you must be understand that is our CYS network, right? And consensus layer. Look at this my friend. As the CYS network is built upon Cosmos CDK, which uses Computify and algorithm Comet BFT follows and Byzantine fault tolerance BFT consensus model. Meaningful, it is in designed to handle situation where and someone notice a network behave malicious for false to falling a behaving maliciously without compromising the system integrity. The consensus in CYS network proof or compute is developed based on the consensus mechanism. In this update, consensus mechanism not only the stake token but the amount of computation present in the system is taken into the consensus reaching process. Execution layer, this layer is responsible for job scheduling, workload routing, bringing botting and some other basics functionalities of the network. The functionalities are achieved by various smart contracts deployed on the EVM compatible blockchain. Product layer, the product layer is the integration portal of multiple product is CYS network, which currently include a ZK proof market and AI inference framework, a crypto mining framework, and some other product. These are domain specific modules that keep proving AI inference mining each PC workload. Each services define how tasks are executed and verified. The layered architecture provides surveillance advantage and is separate concern ensure that improvement of change to is one layer do not disturb other. For example, new proof and system AI model can be added to the this modularity executed innovation improves scalability and makes the system resilient involving workflow is to and create clear inference to developers and hardware provide enabling rapid onboarding on new computed resources while preserving protocol stability vision. And now next, what is Computify all over in here. Key components of CYS network says CYS compute contributors open compute supply layer CYS compute client compute demand layer all over in here everyone consistent mechanism services protocol. So thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream. Thank you so much everyone for also coming my live stream. So आप सभी को बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मेरा लाइव पर रुकने के लिए मेरा प्रोजेक्ट पर रुकने के लिए सो इसी तरह से मुझे सपोर्ट करते रहिए और मेरे साथ रहने की भी कोशिश भी ज़रूर करिए और मैं मार्केट एनालिसिस को आप लोग तो पता है कि मैं मार्केट एनालिसिस लाइव करती हूँ कि इवनिंग टाइम पे सो ऑलरेडी मेरा जो प्रोजेक्ट था वो ऑलरेडी ख़त्म होने का समय भी हो भी चुकी है भाई सो आज के लिए भाई यही पर मैं लाइव ख़त्म कर रही हूँ सो एवरीवन thanks a lot everyone for staying my live stream and thanks a lot my dear all lovely and my all sweetest friend. So right now I'm closing my live stream everyone so bye bye and also take care yourself everyone एंड जो जो बंदे मेरे लाइव पे ज्वाइन हुआ है सभी के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया है लाकी वे अहमद शरीफ अरब अली के टीजर एंड हार्वल्स ओके and the Inshui Matin 3434 Ferraris and Omar 210 work at the market sentiment but my brother right now I'm talking about that is this is the project it's not a market analysis but thanks a lot for coming my live stream Kalin thanks a lot legally 47 again coming my live stream thanks a lot so everyone thanks a lot for coming my live stream thank you so much everyone so I'm your mentor mind so long time stay in my live stream that's why very very thanks for everyone for coming my live stream so right I'm closing my live stream bye bye and also take care my all lovely and my all sweet friends take care of yourself everyone okay